Yes, YouTube Dainster. This video is not going to go well, man. This is my fourth take. I never take 4 takes to do a video. We got rid of the music that I was going to have in the background because my mic's got this thing where it muffles the sound in the background. So that's gone. We was going to listen to Streets of Rage 2, but that's gone. I got this new light, a little bit too bright during the daytime. It like literally blinds me and makes me look like an albino, and I need to have a tan, which I probably do. So I've nailed the pickups every time, so that's probably the thing I'm going to fuck up now. Anyone who watched earlier in the week, the Game Zone Bird Room vs Feed Me Chicken, I hope you enjoyed it. Just to confirm, Retro Gaming Federation is not going to become a thing on this channel. It was a one and done thing. I'm done with it. I'm moving on. Anyone who's watched my latest streams with Alex and Cine Steve, they were brilliant. I really enjoyed talking to those guys, as I do everyone else. Please go back and check it. 2 top guys who know a lot more about gaming than me, which isn't fucking hard. Anyone will tell you that. And I'll be on James Game Zone Bird Room's stream tonight, just for 10 minutes while those guys talk about the whole battle thing. That'll be interesting for me to watch. And also on Thursday, I'm on the Evercade podcast on It's Much More James's channel. So for the 4th time, I'm going to show you all my pickups now. They're all going to be out of order as well. So you know what? I'm going to start with the one that I've had the longest. I've been saying I'm going to show. It's an Atari 2600 game. It's in lovely condition. It's Hero. That's Helicopter Emergency Rescue Operations. As I say, with the Atari 2600, I'm just adding games that I'm interested in. Some slight damage there where the screw has been put through the label. There's obviously been something done to it in the past. The label's like the glue's started to come through, not faded, and it's in one of these protected cases. And the manual, which it's been out 5 times, so it's probably not mint now, but it is. That's what the other label variant's like. It's really dull and boring and plain. So this is the more sought after label variant, if that makes sense. And obviously the box is in lovely condition. This game can go for around £70+. It was on for 60. I messaged the guy and managed to get him down to £40, which I think is more than fair. I'm going to keep the Toys R Us sticker on there just for nostalgic reasons. And as I said, with the Atari 2600, I'm just going to select certain games that I like the box art for, which this is obviously one. This is a really nice caricature cartoon on the front. Went up in price when old Long Hair in America said it was one of his favourite games, and it seemed to skyrocket in price. He's probably got 20 copies that he gives to the rest of his crew. So that's my first pickup. My next pickup, completely out of order now because I'm doing it all in reverse. One of the main reasons I wanted to shoot another video and a pickups video was because I had some gifts which are from my mate, your mate, everyone's mate, Stu's mate, Rob from Fob. So Rob put these in the WhatsApp group, said, do you have any of these? I was like, no, not expecting him to then go and send them me. So Rob, you bugger. Thank you. So we've got Street Fighter 2 on the Super Famicom. They're all on the Super Famicom, just so I don't need to keep saying that. Dragon Ball Z 3, which anyone who knows me knows I know absolutely nothing about Dragon Ball Z. It's a little bit too nerdy for me. Super Metroid, which I know is Alex Nintendo Arcade, one of his favourite games. So these will all be going in my Super Famicom collection. And Rockman X, not Rocket Man, like I nearly kept saying in my Famicom pickups when I got all them off Jay Cybersnake. So Tootie, you'll be upset. But again, thank you, Rob, man. And he also, in the packaging, sent me this. It's a metal coaster with Space Invader design on it. Like a foamy bottom. So yeah, thanks. I'm guessing Rob made that himself because he works at a printing place. So thanks, Rob. Massively appreciate it. I've got somewhere to put my drinks now. So what will I do next? This is an eBay pickup. The guy was selling a Virtua Boy, but it went for a bit too much, so I wanted to pay. It went for $285. I was around the $250 mark, cheap enough. But he got loads of other stuff. He got Vector Pilot, that went for more than I was willing to pay as well. But I think I got this for delivered less than £4. Looks like the sort of game that Eddie and Dylan get semis over. Stearns Gate. God knows what that geezer's doing to her in that red top there. How can you save humanity? Well, knowing me, I'd rather sit back and watch it fucking burn, if I'm honest. But yeah, I mean, fucking hell. I even question why I bought it myself, but you know, it's a game, innit? It's a game I ain't got. Come today, literally, I was waiting for these to come to see if I was going to be asked doing a video, and they're from Scottish, Japanese, Alan. So we've got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. When it focuses. Why is it focusing on my face and not the game? There we go. Not even going to try and pronounce it in Japanese. This one I have the box for, so it'll be complete once I take it downstairs. Really boring label though on the old F-Zero there. And this was in much better condition than I thought it was when I ordered it. It's a lovely copy of Darius 2 on the Japanese Mega Drive. It's a shmup. It comes with obviously a really nice manual. Cartridge is in lovely condition. It's even got some Japanese warranty card, which I couldn't show you earlier because it was that bright, the light, it was reflecting. You know, so that's in great condition. Also, if you're going to write a comment about any of my Japanese pickups, please, please, please don't put the word Jap. One, it's classed as very offensive, and that is why YouTube will remove any comments if you use the word Jap. So please don't abbreviate it. If you're going to abbreviate it to JPN, please. Just because I'll see your comment, but I won't be able to reply to it because YouTube will delete it before I get there. So that's just something for you to know. So those are the pickups that actually arrived this morning. These ones have had a few days. They're off a fellow YouTuber, admin on Retro Realm, Sega Galaxy, host of YouTuber of the Month, winner of YouTuber of the Year, the King of the Blue Spines, Scott Brand, Sega Zombie. So we got, he's selling his, spoiler, it's a Saturn game because he's selling his PAL Saturn game. So I've bought a few off him. Sonic R, which is in lovely condition, completed with a nice manual. I've got to make sure I've got these in the right order now. Another Sonic game, Sonic Jam. Again, complete with a manual. I'm not going to open them all up. This is more like a compilations on the Saturn. This one, I love the Mega Drive game version. You've seen me talk about it before. I didn't even know it was on the Saturn. It's got different cars. It's Virtua Racing. It looks like it's got some stock cars as well. So I will be looking forward to giving that a play. And this one he's got in a baggie. He says it's all complete. It's even got the flipping hang tab on this one. And he must have looked through my mediocre and very small collection of Saturn games to realise I didn't have this game, and he put it in as a gift, so thank you for that, Scott. It's Breakpoint on the Saturn. It does look absolute crap, if I'm honest. Like, if you look at the nets there, as someone who's worked in a leisure centre for 20 years, I'd be disappointed if I put them nets up. Some right sag on it. But yeah, it looks awful for a Saturn game. We'll see how it plays. I used to like Pete Sampras on the Mega Drive. A little bit of a story behind this pickup. So Shmups pilot Dave, I was talking to him about backing on Kickstarter at a Mega Drive game, so he sent me the link. And you know it is, you've not fucking used a service or an app like for ages and you have to log back in. Couldn't remember my password, so I reset it. When I got in, I got a message from 2018. I'd backed something, which I'd obviously forgot about. And they said, we've not got your address to send it. And I was like, oh, shit. Luckily, I have someone who works there on Facebook. So I messaged Ian and said, look, man, it's completely my fault. You messaged me in 2018 about this book I'd backed. And I'm only just getting back to you 3 years later. Look, I completely understand if you can't sort it, whatever. And he goes, no, contact me through the site. He gave me the email address. I emailed him, so it was all legit, obviously, for his paperwork and stuff like that, because obviously he has to verify stuff. And he set me up a code, and he said, look, log in, put in the code, and you'll get your copy. And it is a lovely copy. Let me try and get the older changing things. Yeah, I can just about go into change. We got the Tiger from Psycho Fox. So it's the Master System, a visual compendium. I don't know what compendium means, if I'm honest. But it is from Bitmap Books. It's just all about the Sega Master System, games on it, different hardwares. And it's something I must have backed a long time ago. That's a New Zealand story there. Castles of Illusion. I don't want to crease it, so no, I'll go the other way. So yeah, thank you for Ian at Bitmap Books for sorting that out for me. It was something I backed a long time ago. I forgot all about it, and I finally got it. You know, I must have wanted that much. I forgot all about it, but it is a thing of beauty, and it even includes the old 3D glasses. So there must be some 3D sections in it. So we thank you, Ian, again, Bitmap Books, for sorting that out. I'm just scanning around now because I've done everything that far out of order. I feel like I've missed something. A couple of data discs. You know, the channel is the way it is lately. I've been picking up some data discs. We know I'm only getting the 8 and 16-bit stuff, not the Shenmue stuff like Cine Steve's picked up lately. That's not for me. This guy had this for sale on Spock locally to me in Erdington, and I sent him an offer, and he refused it. And then I looked on eBay, and he got it for sale there, so I sent him the exact same offer on eBay. And he accepted that one, which is crazy because he'd got more money if he'd have just sold it me on Spock, and I would have gone and fetched it. So what a fool! It's like a slime green colour, as the data discs are. They're all different colours mainly. So again, that's in lovely condition. Playlist there. I'm not going down the rabbit hole of the full set. We all know that. And these other two, well, one's a data disc, one's a bonus disc that was sent me. It's from Dave's Pinball Arcade. He's on the stream this Friday, so I'll be able to thank him again for sorting out. He put in the WhatsApp group, he was selling some data discs. I said, will you split them, because I only need this one, which was also B. So we sorted out a deal. I sent Dave the money, and he sent me the discs. Lovely artwork for a start. It's got a fold out artwork poster, but it's also the slip. It's also got artwork on it. It's a lovely clear and orange splat disc. So I have been listening to these because it just has really pissed me off that I couldn't get the music in the background and the light was too bright. And I gave James some advice the other day about don't do a video when you're not in the mood to. I probably should take my own advice sometimes, but I'm getting in there. And the bonus is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which obviously has MC Hammer, but it also has the Turtle Power, the rapper there, Turtle Power. I had this as a kid, and Dave sent that as well. I don't think I'd ever get away with playing this in the background, but I love this film when it first came out. The first one is absolutely brilliant for me. Anything Turtles that was done after that was nowhere near as good as this. The first film was brilliant for me, and I remember going to the cinemas and seeing it. I don't remember much stuff like that. And there's one more pickup. I nearly forgot all about it, and if I'd have forgot about it, I'd have been gutted because I'll have to film this a 6 times because there's no way 2 to UK could miss out on this last pickup. It is same as what everyone else has been picking up. I've had these nearly a month. This is how far behind I am with pickups. It's Link's collection on the Evercade 1 and 2. Can we get it to focus? I've gone from having no light, too much light to hardly any, and nothing wants to focus now. Let's put a bit more light on there. There we go. That's a little bit more light, a little bit. I'm not going to read out what games are on there because if you want to know that, go over to Russ's Retro Bears latest pickups, or pause the video now because Russ will read the back out to you. I'll try and read the back out to you. I just genuinely won't bother. So that's everything. That's everything picked up. I'm not shooting this video again, so no matter how this is what's coming out. Hope, as I say, you all enjoyed the old Battle of the Birds. Hope you've all been enjoying the streams. I have got one plan this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, one for the week after, which is someone who's never been on before. That would be interesting. And that's it then, really. That's all I've got planned, other than obviously the stream I'm on tonight and the Evercade stream on Thursday. It's much more. And then I'll see how I feel from there, man. We'll see how things go. So as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. I really don't give a shit. I'm never going to disable them. You know, I'm not that sensitive to get fucking bothered about it, really. Just, it's YouTube. Do what you want. You know, leave me a comment. Leave me a sub. If you've enjoyed my shorts, I've really enjoyed doing those shorts because I just couldn't be bothered showing the whole of that pickup. You know, I just wanted to show what I got. A lot of it's going to get moved on. I might do a separate video if I feel like it, showing what I've kept from there. They'll go into my collection. There is a few items behind me. If you closely look, you'll see a couple of items that are staying. But it was just a little bit of fun. You know, I didn't expect people in Russia, India, Where else have I been watching? Turkey, Australia to be watching me. I just did it for like the few people who I know wanted to see what I got. So that was some fun. Whether I could keep that sort of thing going, because there is loads of stuff I could go through. I don't know. I just really don't know at the moment, YouTube. So as always, take it easy and goodbye, YouTube. Jesus, what a mare I'm putting this video together. I almost forgot another gift off another YouTuber. That's why I'm having to put this in. Sai 3D printed me a few things. This Evercade holder, that's for the Founders token, which I don't have. Can hold a couple of cards, and you can also charge through it. My Evercade has been sat on this. I've had to take it off. Also, he printed me this pretty cool holder for my Vectrex cards. So my multi-cart goes in there as well. So that's really cool. So again, thanks, Si. And I can't find 2 bits to this because they're somewhere in my room. I need to have a tidy up. But he also printed me this really cool mini Vectrex, which has a cart slot. And obviously has the controller, but they're somewhere in my room. So this is it. I'm done. I'm finally done. This video will be up. Thank you, Si. Thank you to Scott, Rob, Ian for sorting out the book, and Dave for the vinyl. I'm done. Goodbye, you.